What does a science fiction book by Isaac Asimov, a popular type of makeup, and a subground support for a structure all have in common? If you set a foundation, you'd be correct. To quote J.K. Rowling in her 2008 speech, "And so rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life." My name is William Prince, and today I'm here not to talk about books, blush, or buildings, but rather another important foundation to me, and that's the drum set. The reason why I'm speaking to you about this is because I've been a drummer for over 25 years. Two things I'm going to talk about specifically is the basic history and the modern design. Just to give you a little bit of background on myself, I've played from as many as 5 to 500 people. I have played in garages. I've also played in professional settings where I was recorded in a concert hall. I've played every musical style, and I've even had the opportunity to play with my idol. So first, we're going to talk about the basic history. Drums have been around since 6000 BC. They have been created from every type of material that you can possibly think of. They've been used in religious ceremonies, the military, and for communication. But it wasn't until 1909 that William F. Ludwig Sr. created the bass drum pedal that the drum set was actually born. Since then, it has changed forms and fashion, but it has allowed many drummers to condense down to one drummer so that they can provide the musical foundation for the ensemble. Now that I've briefly discussed the history, I'm going to move to the modern design. The original design of the drum set evolved from marching bands, vaudeville, and the jazz era. The standard setup consists of a bass drum, a snare drum, a raised tom-tom, and a floor tom-tom. They have even gone as far as combining multiple sets to allow for multiple creativity. Give you an example, one particular drummer by the name of Terry Bozzio has a drum set that consists of over 100 pieces. For every musical style, there is a drum set that can provide the musical foundation. Now that I've briefly talked about the history and the modern design, I'm going to move to why this is relevant. From the humble beginnings of the drum set over a century ago, we've talked about the early history and the development through the modern age. To quote Neil Peart, who is my idol, on unknown date, "Even as a kid, I never wanted to be famous. I wanted to be good. For over 40 years, 24 gold albums, 14 platinum albums, and 3 multi-platinum albums, I would say he's achieved that goal." And to end, I would like to leave you with a quote by the Hungarian author and journalist Arthur Koestler from 1978. He says, "The most persistent sound which reverberates through man's history is the beating of war drums." Thank you for your time.